Hi, hello friends. 3 days back, I have given the lyrical explanation of the now famous song Enjoy Enjoy Me in Tamil language, for which I have given the link in the description part and also in the I button. From the day of publishing that song, lot of my friends and subscribers asked me to publish the explanation of the same song in English language. Even I felt that this song represents the rich culture of our past and also the importance of them in the present. So that motivated me to take this song to the global audience, and that is why we are here. And for the first time, let's go international, guys. Welcome to Online in 360. Before getting into the lyrical explanation of this song, let's take a moment to appreciate the creator of the song, singer Dee and Arivu. Along with them, we also have to applaud the producer of the song, Mr. Santosh Narayanan, who is also father of singer Dee. And not to forget the great music director A.R. Rahman, who has logical connection to this song. Yeah, Rahman and his desire to take independent artists to the world platform motivated him to start a platform called Maja, and this song belonged to the Maja platform. This Maja platform has a channel in YouTube also. And now, without any further delay, let's get into the lyrical explanation of the song. Like many people say, this piece of work is related to the ancient Indian folklore called Opari. And particularly, this genre has connection to each and every individual starting from birth to death. And that is the biggest importance of this genre, and parts of this song also belongs to this genre. The main essence of this song is nothing but don't forget the past, just to embrace the present. The song begins with inviting all the kith and kins, including insects and reptiles, and that depicts the importance of all the organisms in this universe. As the lyrics suggest, this song has been sung from the perspective of Arivu's grandma Valliyamma, and the story that he heard from his grandma forms the main essence of the song. And even creator Arivu has mentioned the same in the description of the song. In olden days, especially in South India, our ancestors had the nature of having bitter leaves along with areca nuts, and this helps them in their digestion after having a heavy meal. And even I can recollect my old days where I can see my grandma having a small bag in her hips which usually contains bitter leaves and areca nuts. And this was the part of our tradition. The main reason is because they have excellent health benefits. Even now, in some remote part of South India, as part of marriage ceremony, elders will be giving the bitter leaves as part of compliment after the marriage. This is the important part of our tradition, and bitter leaves hold important place in our tradition. Nowadays, in this modern era, this tradition has been diminished to a greater extent, I can say. And even Arivu also mentioned the same in this song. And this part of the song especially is my personal favorite. Our ancestors gave us this mother earth and insisted us to not to break the chain and not to destroy its flora and fauna. And they also kept on saying that this earth not only belongs to us but also to each and every creature present on this mother earth. And it is our primary duty to pass on the rich culture and tradition along with the rich ecosystem to our kids how we got from our parents. But in turn, what have we done to our earth? This modern era, we completely polluted our mother earth and also trying to break the food chain in the eagerness to build big empires. The creator also stressed on this point and also gave a solution to this kind of issue by living together without any regrets. If we are ready to have a sustainable development with past culture and heritage along with the present technology in an inclusive manner, then this place will definitely be a heaven. And these lines especially have a painful history on their back. If you ask any experts how any civilization is formed, and he'll point out a river basin or a river bank and say this is where a civilization starts. Yes, every civilization starts from a river bank. From there, a forest is developed and then a country is formed, and this flow follows. Our ancestors broke their sweat in fields and built our economy. Their sacrifice made us who we are now. 200 years back, British ruled us, not only us, they also ruled Sri Lanka along with India. The main motto of British ruling in Sri Lanka is only because of the tea plantation, and our ancestors suffered their lot because of this tea industry. If our ancestor is a male, then he'll be working in a tea factory. If our ancestor is a female, then she'll be working in a tea garden. And this is how their economy built it over there. And even now in the many mountainous region, we can see their settlements. Our ancestors struggled a lot. Even they won't have proper food and shelter also. But with their sweats that glittered in sunlight, created a civilization, developed an economy and gave it back to us. And as usual, we forget our rich past, the sacrifice and the tradition that they transferred to us. only in order to live in this present age of technologies alone. And here, please don't brand me as an enemy to the present advancements. My only aim is to make everyone understand that how computer and mobile are important to us, in the same way we should protect our land and water resources also. That is the main point behind this stanza too.
பாட்டேன் பூட்டேன் காத்த பூமி ஆட்டம் போட்டு காட்டும் சாமி ஆட்டு நந்தா சுத்தி வந்தா சேவ கூவச்சு அது போட்டு வச்ச எச்சந்தாலே காடா மாறிச்சு நம்ம நாடா மாறிச்சு இந்த வீடா மாறிச்சு.
In the last stanza, the creators finished with the advice. For example, if you ask anyone how this world is formed, they'll simply say that we had a big bang and the civilization is formed automatically. Yeah, that is correct to some extent. But what we need to know is, at the beginning, the earth is covered only with forest. And if you ask me if human beings are the first kind of organisms or creatures in this mother earth, then I'll definitely say no. Because before us, there were a lot of organisms and creatures and species that lived before us and made their mark in this universe. And now, the present day, what we are living is because of their fossils and remains. The earth is surrounded by forest, as we previously said. From there, a country is demarcated, and from there, our home is demarcated. And we and our selfishness, nature, has brought us to this extent, I can say. Even in nowadays, the sugar that we are using is completely processed comparative to our ancestors, where they used jaggery as an alternative to sugar. But nowadays, we completely removed the jaggery from our life, and we are only longing to have processed sugar in our lifestyle. Our ancestors' diet primarily constitutes of healthy foods and healthy vegetables and fruits, comparative to our paleo and keto diets. Our ancestors easily lived for 100 or more years, but in now this present generation of these technologies, even crossing 20 or 30 age without any issues is a big deal. Because in this present generation, people get exposed to maximum kind of diseases at an young age itself. If you ask me what a healthy life is, I could say life without medicines is always a healthy life, for which we need to embrace our past tradition, culture, and healthy lifestyle to our present generation. This is what our creators also intended to see as part of this stanza. And finally, I'll finish this video with a small piece of request to elders as well as youngsters. First, for elders, please pass it on to the next generation. The younger generation needs your advice, needs your help in living a healthy and sustainable life. And youngsters, don't avoid elders in the name of generation gap. They might not be well versed with Instagram or Twitter, but the rich culture and rich knowledge they possess will definitely be a boon to us. With that knowledge, they can guide us in leading a healthy and sustainable life. So please take this into account and act immediately. And that sums up our video. If my content sound promising and worth sharing, then please spare a minute to share this video among your friends. Please drop a comment related to your views on this video and also about this song. And don't forget to comment your views on our first try in English. And if you also need more contents on English language, we can create a separate channel too, and we'll be regularly sharing the English contents. As I already said, I have also posted a Tamil version of this song explanation, which I have given in I button and description. If you are interested in that too, please have a look on it. And last but not least, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and also click on the bell icon so that you can never miss my updates, and my updates will be directly sent to your phone. Thanks for watching All in Her 360.